Hey guys, welcome to my top 5 favorite builds video, and let's start things off with number 5, and this is my hybrid Amazon who utilizes Freezing Arrow, Charge Strike, and Lightning Fury. Now I generally use her for running Countess. Countess is never lightning immune, so it's a good source of runes. Now another good thing is ghosts in here have a higher chance to drop runes. I've actually got a Jaw rune in here. I find that the Lightning Fury Amazons are pretty easy to level up with Charge Strike. It's a very strong skill, and yeah, I think if you want a good solid character in your roster, she can pretty much handle anything. She's got cold damage, she's got lightning damage, she can throw some physical damage in there. Very strong, very fun. Used her more than I care to admit, but yeah, the hybrid Amazon, and not to mention she's a really great cow runner. So number 5, hybrid Amazon. Alright guys, number 4 on my list is the Wind Druid. Now I did a video before showing Wind Druid vs. the world. This bad boy, he can run anywhere, honestly. I prefer him to just farm the ancient tunnels for me, but he's got physical damage, he's got cold damage. You know, this guy is tanky as hell and just a blast to play. Now I did a 100 ancient tunnel runs with him, and we got another Jaw rune in there. So hell yeah, that's way cool. I don't know, he just feels right. I level him as fire, and then as soon as we hit about Nightmare Act 4, we switch to wind, and he just tears through the game and he never stops. Kick-ass character, loads of fun, and he'll get you the items you need. So number 4, Wind Druid. Alright guys, so number 3 on the list is the Summoner Necromancer. Now he's become one of my favorites because generally melee characters I don't feel run Hellbell very well, just because the Decrepify gets really annoying when you're running the minions and all that stuff. So I like to use a caster, and that used to be the Wind Druid, but I just found that the Summoner Necromancer with the Corpse Explosion and just tons of summons, they tank everything for you. It's just really great, and he's such a strong character. And honestly, you can run anywhere with this guy. Every once in a while I do a pit run, things like that. And you know, you just buff up your minions, you pick a golem, and off you go, off to the races, baby. But yeah, number 3, Summoner Necromancer. Alright guys, number 2 on the list is the Frenzied Barbarian. Now, I generally like to avoid places like Worldstone Keep and Chaos Sanctuary just because they have so many curses, and I don't really like to get decrept and shit like that. So I like to run them in places like the Pit or the Karass Temples, you know, since they, you know, they can drop everything in the game too. They're you know, a little bit not the typical places where you run, but it's okay though. He kicks ass. I love using item find. You got your gold daggers and your Alibaba on switch, and he's just a real fun character. I think that he just kicks ass, and if you ever run into a physical immune, you know, you got your berserk skill, and nothing really stands in his way. So number 2, the Frenzied Barbarian. Alright guys, and my top favorite pick for favorite builds is the Fanatical Zealot. Yeah, you've probably seen this coming. I have a bit of an affinity for the melee builds, and Paladin has always been near and dear to my heart. And this guy, he's just meat and potatoes. He's got an answer for every situation, honestly. You got a curse on you, just cleanse it. You're running out of health and mana, I want you to use redemption. You know, good stuff all around. And it just, I know he's a bit basic. It reminds me of the old days though. Just those clearing the dungeon finders, some sort of melee class. And so I generally try to avoid the Chaos Sanctuary and Worldstone Keep because you get cursed so much in there. Not that it's a big deal since you can remove them, but it's so common, and I have other builds that can do it better, but I just feel that he runs everywhere else besides those areas amazingly, and you know what? He's my favorite pick, and that's why we're searching for Astrions. So, thanks for watching my list. All the best to you guys. See ya!